All right, guys, what's happening? I do believe that we are live. My kids have sort of like played with my arm here on my microphone the last little bit, so it's a little bit wonky, but that's okay. I should have honestly straightened it out before I went live, but just decided to go live as quick as I could because I just really don't have a whole lot of time. But we're gonna make it. We're gonna give it anyways. So in any case, live on a Thursday. What's happening, everybody? I really want to do a dual stream live where I do YouTube and Twitch. Problem is, like I said today, I didn't really have a lot of time. Did some trainings for work, and took a good bit of time, and then I just sort of got time to do this now before school lets out. So giving it the beans and doing a live stream to get some house warming, cleaning. I do have the Instagram. I do not reply to the Instagram, mainly because I have no idea how to. Hey, what's up, Queen? Good to see you this afternoon. Also, I do have Facebook. It looks exactly like this. I do respond to direct messages that way, because as weird as that sounds, I don't know how to do it on Instagram, but I do know how to do it on Facebook. So I sort of respond to DMs on Facebook or messages. I think that's what they're just called, messages. In any case, we're back. We're doing a Thursday afternoon live stream. Got the time to do it. Decided to jump on it. I do got to get the kids. I'm tangled up in some cords. I do got to get the kids here in the next little bit, but let's just see how everybody's doing. Let's hang out for a little bit, see how everybody is doing. It's a good time out there right now. Currently, I'm sort of wasting the day away. It is like 80 degrees outside right now. Tomorrow's high is like midnight tonight. It's like 53 or something like that. Ridiculous. Queen, you been working at Walmart. That is all right. Have you gotten into school yet? I know you were going to do the you don't take the T's, the HESI. You're going to take the HESI soon. Have you gotten to take the HESI yet? I know you're worried about that. The entrance exam. Just the getting into nursing school is oftentimes a major accomplishment. I mean, it's definitely hard to get into nursing school. Full in August. That was 3 months ago. Yeah, because we're in November now. Dang, that sucks. I went to my local community college to look into furthering my education. As the end goal is always to be an FNP, but I don't think that honestly will ever happen. But I went to look into furthering my education, and they were like, "Oh yeah, we can get you in on the next test in January of 2024 or 2025." I was like, "Wait a minute, January of 2025?" She was like, "Yeah, there's like a year and a half wait to get into the program." And I was like, "Crap, dude, that's ridiculous. A year and a half wait. It may not happen for me." I got Kool-Aid today, by the way. What's up, Jerry? I just gotta have the want. I could do it. Now they put out the schedule for testing. Everyone in my town is trying to take the test. So I don't know if this is or is not an option. What I did, they sort of did that. So I went to a community college called RCCC. If I drive all the way to Charlotte, there's a community college called CPCC. So what I did that actually worked, I took CPCC's entrance exam and then took it to RCCC. And at the time, I don't think HESI existed. It was only the T's. And I scored 68 or 69, whatever it was I scored. But RCCC took CPCC's scores and let me transfer in that way. But I never enrolled in CPCC. I only went there for that test. So is that a possibility for you, Queen? Do you have the ability to take the test at another school and then use those scores at your school? Because I could not get into getting to my exam or my T's at RCCC. And by doing it that way, that's another reason why I was able to get into the LPN program as quick as I could, because I did that. Because I had never had, from the start of me going to school, I never had time off, not even in the summer. I never went full time until I got into nursing school, but I always had a prereq or an elective or something. I always had a class. And the only reason I was able to never have a lapse in classes or a semester off or anything like that is because I did my testing at CPCC, which really helped me out a lot. Sort of put me a whole year in front of people. And then they said, "Oh, you can get into the LPN program right now." I said, "Yes, sign me up immediately." They actually called me. There's another roundabout story. My advisor called me and said we were on our way to the beach. And my advisor called me and she said, "Hey, Chris, we have a spot open right now, but you have to sign up today to get in." And I was like, "Shoot, I'm in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. I'm several hours away." And so she said, "Well, can you fax me something, a notarized copy of stuff?" And so I went to the public library, the Horry County Public Library, and printed out all my forms, paid like $1 per form. The librarian was a notary. So I printed everything out. I filled everything out, gave it to the librarian who was a notary. She notarizes everything, and then I faxed it to the school, paid like $1 per page for that as well, and faxed it to the school and got into nursing school that day by doing that. That was a fun time. And my oldest was like months old. She was little at the time. Maybe this was March. She was born in January. I was like, dang, that was no fun either. But it got me into school. You know, like I said, just getting into nursing school is oftentimes a success. Because it's just never easy to get into school. But in any case, Jerry, ain't seen you in a while. How's everything going? Also, I probably said this. I don't remember if I said this or not. I don't have long before the kids get home from school, so this will not be the longest of long live streams. It'll be fairly quickly. It's a lot. He says it's a lot. Kindred is a lot. So I'm assuming from those comments that you're still at Kindred, up to 4 patients on your own. 4 patients on your own. So I'm assuming that's a step down. If you're on 4 patients. Was that 3 vents and a trach? Or is everybody on a trach? Everybody on a vent? Everybody has a feeding tube? 4 patients. That's a lot. Just curious, how is Kindred as a company. I've always been curious about that because we have a Kindred here in Greensboro. How is Kindred as a company? Do they actually work with you, or does it seem like they're out to get you? A lot of them are on Trax. I kind of figured a lot of them are on Trax. Trax and Vents. And when I very first graduated nurse school, I got my Trax and Vents certification in North Carolina, but I'm sure it's expired by now. I'm going to be going up to five to six patients. All depends on how much charting you got. Med pass on 6 patients, depending on the meds, may not be too bad, but if they're all feeding tubes, that's probably not going to be fun. 6 patient med pass, a lot of charting. I can imagine it's a lot of charting. Too much charting. I don't know if this affects anybody else, but I do not shorthand my charting, which sort of makes it harder for me. I know how. I can read it, but like I can't do it myself. I don't know why. I can't shorthand my charting, which sort of hurts me, I think. Literally running around for 12 hours a day. I do believe it. I do believe that you are running around. I don't doubt it. Do you have a smartwatch? Do you have a tracker? Tell you how many steps you're getting? How many miles you're walking a day? That would be curious. That'd be fun to have. I don't drink enough water on my shift. I have gotten into the circles, and use your smartwatch for tracking. I've gotten into the circles. I don't know if y'all have heard of the circles. I learned about it from my kids, honestly, because I drank an entire circle from my oldest, and she was like, "Dad, you have to buy your own circle." There are these guys right here. It's sort of got like a Kool-Aid filter in the top of it. They're pretty cool. And I will go ahead and tell you that I have hydrated myself like crazy with those circles. I don't know why. I don't know what's so much different about it, but I drink a circle often. Walking at Walmart makes me hungry. Do y'all got a deli at Walmart? We have a deli here at our Walmart, and man, they can stinking cook. I don't know what it is. If I am ever at Walmart, during dinner hours, from like 11 to 2ish, I will stop and I'll get me something out of that deli. Circle is the name of the company. It's spelled. Let me go back to them before I spell it incorrectly. I believe it's CIRKUL. Circle. But they have all kinds of flavors, and I have been drinking out of the circles for the past several months, and they have honestly helped me get more hydration. The thing about the circles is they have a knob on the end of them, and you twist it, and depending on how much flavor you want or don't want, it sort of, you pick a flavor. Let's just say fruit punch. If you want really strong fruit punch, you run that joker to 10. If you want just a little bit of fruit punch, you run it to like 1. What flavor do I drink? Honestly, I don't pick my flavors. My oldest will buy a bunch, and then whatever's here at the house, I'll just grab. So currently, I think I'm drinking a watermelon. I'll leave it at work, so it stays at work. Queen says, yes, I'm in the bakery. I just did. Was it? Hold on. My screen like cuts off. If you write a long sentence, my screen cuts off the very end of your sentence for some reason. Just did me whipped icing vanilla cakes like Tuesday night. I am for a whipped icing cake. That's my favorite icing. Is whipped. I don't like a whole lot of icing, but the icing that I do like has to be whipped. I can tell you I do not like the tea flavors in the Circle. I just don't think they're very tea-ish. I don't think they're very good. The tea flavors in the Circle. But I do dig them. Dig them Circles. But yeah, I believe if I was in our Walmart deli, I would be eating all the time. Strawberry leche cake. What is, and I'm probably not pronouncing that correctly. What is a strawberry leche cake? Do the Circles taste artificial? No, they really don't. If you run the Circle to 10, they do. But if you stay, at the lower numbers, 2, 3, they do not taste artificial. It just sort of hints the water, and it's really good. Cody, I'm good, bud. How about yourself? Leche is milk. In Spanish, yes. Yeah. What's the Circle drink? So Circle is a manufacturer that build sort of what do you want to call them? Canteens, water bottles. They build water bottles that you put it's almost like a filter. It's not really a filter, but you put it in the top and the lid, and you drink it down, and then the flavor comes through the water, and you determine the amount of flavor through the lid from 1 to 10. And they have honestly really helped me with hydration. I've definitely noticed more and more hydration, especially since I started running a lot more. Tres leches, 3 milks. Anyways, since I started running a lot more, the hydration's helped out a lot. It's vanilla cake soak in sweet milk, topped with whipped cream. Ooh, that sounds pretty good, Queen. Now, I am not a strawberry fan, but if you take everything out, if you take the strawberry out of that and leave everything else, I am for it. Do I drink AG1? No, I don't. I have heard a lot about AG1, but I do not drink AG1. I do make my own green tea. And my kids want me to make a pot of green tea a day. I make it in a coffee pot. I don't know how many people do that. But I just buy the local grocery store green tea, run it through the coffee pot, and put honey in it. And the kids love it. We drink it hot. We go through a pot a day of green tea, minimum pot a day, between me and the kids. Sounds like a good idea. I don't like the taste of water. I don't really know that water has a taste. It just doesn't. I don't really care for it. We have a regular one with no strawberry. I'm for the regular one with no strawberry. I'm for it. You're knowledgeable now. You are welcome. Drink. If I will drink cold water if I am running, or if that's all I have and I'm really thirsty, I'll do it. But for the most part, I won't. I just don't much care for it. Hence why I'm drinking Kool-Aid currently. Y'all ever mix your Kool-Aid flavors? I mix mine. Because right now it's blue raspberry lemonade. Don't drink metal tap water. No. I cook with tap water. I don't really know that I drink it. I probably do, not thinking about it. Someone was telling me that they were pulling lead. They had like renovated an old house or something, and pulling lead pipes out of the walls. Well, when I was younger, when I was in second grade, my school burnt down, and when my school burnt down, they found all this stuff inside of it that was, no longer, like used or legal. So like lead pipes, asbestos. Asbestos was everywhere. Like they hazmated like everybody, and like I remember we were sitting there, and then like all these hazmat guys like walked by us, and I'm like second grade. I'm like, should we be, like, are we okay? Anyways, someone was talking about they drank the water out of the house before they pulled the lead pipes out, and then it had like this weird taste to it. And for some reason, that conversation reminded me how the water fountain water tasted at my school before it burned down. And I was like, man, I bet we were drinking stinking lead water when I was younger. Like, to my knowledge, none of us got hurt. Like I did not. But to my knowledge, no one else got hurt. But I can tell you what that tastes like. Like when you see the commercials and they're like, "Oh, this is lead water," like I could tell you what that tastes like, because it's just it's something that sticks in your mind. But when you said metal tap water, it made that sort of feeling like right behind your jaw sort of show up. That lead water show up. Grape and lemonade or grape and cherry Kool-Aid. Okay. I can dig it. Not too bad. Not too bad. All right. So, anyways, I live across the road from the school, so I'm waiting to hear the bus. As soon as I hear the bus, and I'm also not very good at hearing, I'm gonna have to close this down because I know the car rider line. The buses run before the car riders do. So if my kids rode the bus, they would actually be home like 10 minutes earlier than we actually get home. So I'm waiting to hear it. As soon as it does, I'll have to end the live stream. I was hoping for 30 minutes, but I think I overestimated my time. That's on me. Like I said, we had a corporate compliance meeting at work today. Basically, we're told we can't retaliate for people getting outed for things. Which that should be common knowledge. I would think. You can't fight somebody for Chris made a murder. I'm gonna fight you. You can't do that. Just take your lumps. But I don't understand. Or maybe it's more like the what do they call those people that whistleblowers. Maybe it's more about whistleblowers, but I don't think it was about whistleblowers. But it could have been. That's one thing I will be completely honest about. I've never seen a whistleblower. I know everybody complains at work and everybody says, all this is wrong, that's wrong, this needs to change, these need to change. And, and a lot of times the people are right. But I've never seen an actual whistleblower. I don't know if it keeps hush hush or what. I've never seen that. Patients try to fight. Dude, my patients try to fight all the time. My patients try to fight. But it's also my line of work. Nope. There is the bus. it's also my line of work. You know, when you're in substance abuse, most of my patients are very handy capable individuals, and a lot of them are may or may not know other people, and may or may not say things that get under people's skin, and they fight each other. So yeah, my patients fight a lot. It happens. But anyways, with the bus zooming past the house just a second ago, I'm going to have to go ahead and end my live stream. I'm glad everybody was here, though. Thank you guys so much for showing up. This was awesome. I really didn't know that anybody would be on because it's middle of the day. I thought everybody would be at work. But thank you guys so much for joining me. Thank you guys so much. And I will hopefully, fingers crossed, do another live stream this weekend. We get busy, like very busy. And it makes me tired. But anyways, thank you guys so much. I will see everyone, hopefully see everyone soon. Cody is at work. Nice. Hopefully see everybody soon again. So have a good Thursday. Have a good substitute Veterans Day. Because Veterans Day is actually Saturday, but they're honoring it tomorrow, I believe. So happy substitute Veterans Day, or Veterans Day, whatever you want to call it. Hope everybody has a